Hi, thank you for joining me for today's video. We're going to look at Rabbit's forecast for Lunar January, which is January the 29th to February the 27th of 2025. This is a month of internal reflection for Rabbit. You're focused inward and really trying to get to the bottom of things, and you're focusing on your thoughts, your feelings, your needs, rather than external distractions this cycle. So how will this affect your career, your love life, your health, etc.? Well, let's take a deep dive and look at your career first. At work, you may feel a bit more pressure during this lunar cycle. You're not happy with the limited flexibility of your current job, and that plus your workload could be contributing to your dissatisfaction. This is making it difficult for you to concentrate and may cause more stress. And you could be making some small mistakes or forgetting, just some steps in the process at work because you are distracted and you're just not happy. Could it be that you need a vacation? Probably, and not just a few days off to run errands and catch up on housework, but actual time off to rest and restore your energy levels. If possible, take some time for yourself. And I'm talking about a day even will really help, but you do need much longer because you are wrestling with a lot of internal changes and thinking about the future. You've got a lot going on, a lot of pressure, a lot of personal responsibility, as well as the stuff going on at work. Yeah, if you can schedule some downtime, definitely do it. For self-employed, gig working, and business owning Rabbit natives, income may fluctuate this month, and this will mainly be to slower payments coming in. So you've done the work, you're waiting for your payment, it should already be here, and yet it's not. So that can leave you feeling stressed and discouraged. But you shouldn't really have to dip into your savings. The money is coming, it just may not be in a timely manner. Rabbits have a lot going on this lunar cycle, so you may not have a lot of patience, and you're not happy that you're being distracted or encountering obstacles and challenges around a project that you're working on. You're trying to get something new off the ground, and you were so excited about it 3 months ago. And now it just seems like, what's the point? And part of this is because you too need time off to rest. You're going to have some new opportunities show up, and they could arrive in this lunar cycle or the next month. And you may have been really excited about something like this happening 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. And now you're kind of just meh at the thought of it because you're tired. You don't know if you want to commit to something new. You don't know if you have the time or the mental bandwidth to add anything else. And that's completely understandable because all those symptoms are signs of burnout. So if possible, schedule some time off, rest and restore your energy before you make any new commitments or before you say no to anything. You need to stay in balance to be able to function at your best. And that's all of us, but it's really true for Rabbit. You need enough sleep, you need good food, and you need time to process and time to be in the creative zone without being rushed, distracted, or put upon by others. And that has been something that's been going on for, a year anyway, and it just continues to get worse every month. So you're pretty much at the point now that you're ready to throw your hands up in the air and walk away from things, but don't do it. Take some time off and rest first, and then make a decision in Lunar February. And before we look at your wealth sector, I do want to remind you that this is my take on the Chinese astrology and the energy. And because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries. Take what does and leave the rest behind. And remember, there are thousands and thousands of Rabbit natives out there, all having their own unique lessons. So take it with a grain of salt. So looking at your health, Rabbit, you may be feeling the pinch lately of the economy. You're working just as much as normal, but you don't seem to be having any extra money. And your wealth could fluctuate this month because you have so many more expenses. Your money is stable and it's about the same as it was last month, but you really have to avoid overspending. And it would also be wise to avoid high-risk investments to really help bring your stress levels down as well. Go over your budget and cut out unnecessary expenses that have crept in. Review your finances, review your investments, review where the money is actually going. What could you cut out? What could you do to improve your investments? And you're rarely really tempted to jump out there with high risk investments, but someone might be telling you this is the only way you can make money. Put it in risky stuff that's going to pay really well. But remember, nothing is guaranteed. So be mindful of that. It would probably be wise to just hold back from investing at all this month and get on top of your budget and your expenses. And it's nothing you're doing wrong. It's just everything costs so much more. So this also is adding to your stress. If you're in a committed relationship, married, talk to your partner about expenses and about spending. If it's just you, you may even consider picking up a part-time job just for a few short months to become more stable with your money. It's a stressor for you because normally Rabbit doesn't have to worry about money, but suddenly it's become an issue. And all the lessons around money, wealth, success, materialism, capitalism, all of those lessons are now kind of bombarding you, and it's like on top of everything else. It's a lot. Breathe. It's going to be okay. It's just a momentary blip, but it would be wise to get on top of your budget. Looking at your health. Rabbit may be recovering from a cold, a small injury, or maybe even a sinus infection, something like that this month. And it's important that you maintain a healthy sleep schedule to heal and get back on track. You probably had this in lunar December and it kind of just held on, but you're back on track to being well now. You're just tired and run down from it. You're depleted. And like I say, you're not getting enough sleep. You're stressing over work. You're really focused on some inward changes you want to make. It's just too much. So you really need support at home and you really need to focus on your health. Light exercise will also help you get back on track and feel better. Don't overdo it, of course, but it will help you reduce some stress levels as well. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, rest more, and meditate to regain your inner calm. And nothing really looks pressing this month or next health-wise, but take care of yourself so things don't get worse. Looking at your love and romance sector, single rabbits will have very good luck in terms of love and relationships this lunar cycle. New admirers show up and you're invited to more events. Both social and work-related things are going on in Lunar January and in Lunar February. So you're doing more, you're also adding more stuff to an already packed schedule. So make sure you get enough rest because you want to look your best and feel good because there's going to be a lot of exciting developments. You can meet someone new through a work event or training as well and begin a slow romantic relationship. And it's one of those slow burn type relationships. Like I say, you want to be feeling your best. Dating rabbits should spend more time alone with their special person before committing to the next step in the relationship. And this is especially true if you've been spending time with your crush's friends or family and not really having any solo dates or one-on-one time together. So if you've been doing things with other people or going to group events, you're really not even having that much time to talk to each other. Go slow and enjoy each stage of the relationship before you rush into anything. Lunar June will be your lucky month and the best time of the year to find love, but you can begin a new long-term relationship anytime in the year of the snake. This is a great time to make connections on all levels. So you can, meet some new friends. You could meet some coworkers that are going to really be great friends. Find a mentor. You could also connect with some maybe friends from college you've lost touch with. So it's going to be a good time for you with relationships in general. Partnered and committed rabbits, as you sort work issues, health issues, and family responsibilities, you may have less patience at home and misunderstandings could occur. If this happens, address it quickly and be compassionate. How would you feel if your partner was speaking and acting the way you are? Yeah, communication is key in resolving the stress and getting the relationship back in balance. Let your partner know what's going on with you. They may have insights to the situation, especially around work or career. And also they will be more helpful at home when they understand what you're dealing with. You're not really sharing a lot with them. One, because you're busy and you just don't feel like talking about it. It's just too much. You don't want to focus on it. You just want to rest when you're at home. So they're not seeing the actual bigger picture here. So it would be wise to talk to them about what's happening, especially with your career. Some elder rabbits may continue to ruminate on their relationships. What would your life have been like if you had never met your partner? Where would you be? What would you be doing? And what lessons can you take from this inward journey for the future? What would make you happy moving forward? a lot of deep stuff going on with Rabbit this month, and you're going to be making changes in 2025 and 2026. And right now, you're laying the foundation for these changes. To make big transformational changes, you need to know what you want. And it sounds so cliche, doesn't it? Oh, everybody knows what they want. But most people don't, because we're too busy just trying to make it through day to day. So if you could have a magical wish, what would you wish for? Would it be to change careers? Would it be to stop working altogether? Would it be a new relationship, or to take your relationship back to what it used to be even? So think about these things and how you can take this information to shape your future. And spoiler, next lunar month will be better overall for general luck and your career too. So don't get discouraged. This is going to be a slow kind of plodding month for you, because you are thinking about so much and you are focused inward. But it's necessary, like I say, to make the best decisions moving forward. So if you haven't already, be sure and subscribe, because you don't want to miss the next video. And I'll see you for it. Reiki blessings.